I turn to Riyadh. We are used to viewing the Saudis as the epitome of hate, anti-Semitism, total rejection of the right of any Jew to set foot in Palestine, and for that matter on Saudi soil. A book recently published in Israel and written as a doctoral thesis by the late Mikhail Kahanov, who died, by the way, unfortunately, just 10 days ago, entitled Saudi Arabia and the Conflict in Palestine, has startling revelations concerning the Saudi realpolitik towards the Jews in Palestine as of the 30s and 40s till this very day. Kahanov, a dear and esteemed colleague of mine, was a man of outstanding personal bravery and senior command distinction. In the seventh decade of his life, he spent 10 years on his research and produced a vast array of evidence proving his premise that, and I quote the name of the last chapter in his book, "The Saudi attitude to Jews and Zionism, from hatred to acceptance of reality." No wonder that none other than David Ben-Gurion and Moshe Sharet Shertok met senior Saudi advisors in London in the 30s of the last century, seeking in vain a dialogue. Ben-Gurion told Hafez Wahaba, a senior royal court advisor, an Egyptian, by the way, all the court advisors of the Ibn Saud were non-Saudis, for reasons I'm sure you will understand, that only King Ibn Saud was capable of effecting a historic rapprochement between the Arabs and the Jews of Palestine. This is what Ben-Gurion said to Wahaba. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, the Saudis never really helped the Palestinian Arab population in Palestine, either with financial aid, and they have a few finances at their disposal, as you might guess, or significant military support. Successive Saudi peace plans culminated in the Saudi initiative of Crown Prince, now King Abdullah, promoting a permanent settlement of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. And may I remind you that the original Saudi plan made no mention at all of the Arab refugee issue. I wonder why. This was realpolitik in its purest form. Less than a month ago, Prince Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, stated publicly that the policy of the realm in the Middle East could be summed up in two words: security and stability. Security within and stability without. Ladies and gentlemen, does this not mirror exactly what Prime Minister Netanyahu is seeking? Kahanov reveals in his book that during the Second World War, two Saudi princes, both kings of King Ibn Saud, the founder of the dynasty, were treated in Hadassah Hospital on Mount Scopus. One, Prince Mansour, later became the first Minister of Defense of the kingdom. The second wrote a glowing letter of thanks to the hospital on Royal House official notepaper, praising the treatment he received from the doctors and nurses at the time. His name was Fahd, who later became king in 1985 and was the immediate predecessor of the current monarch who mounted the throne in 2002. Now, none of these two medical patients could have gone to Hadassah without the express approval of Ibn Saud. There are numerous items in the book proving that the Saudis never supported the Palestinian cause with money or arms. Ibn Saud viewed the Palestinian national movements as potential threats to stability in the region. And King Abdullah of today now seeks a swift end to the Palestinian problem as he accepts Israel's legitimacy.